Okay, so good morning, everybody, and once again, welcome back in today's class. Today, day number 23, and we were discussing about the case type. Okay, I'm not sure that what went wrong yesterday, but now I can see the case type under the manage case type list. Okay, I want to um, ask a little bit more about that because now the topics which we're going to pick up is going to be more in advanced level. Like I was just revising myself. And do you guys aware about the UI builder as well, or you know anything about the UI builder?
No, like a button that you can assign an action to. Is that what it is?
No. UI builder is something different. Okay, we'll
The
discuss. So
application, yes.
sorry Anita.
UI build the application, right? Yes.
Yes. Okay,
Yes.
we'll discuss that particular part. So let me come back here. And so yesterday when we were creating a case type, even though still it did not work for me. I'm not sure that why it has been stuck now again. So we created a new case type yesterday. As you know, I created a case, we created case type in there. And when I go here, okay, oh, come on.
Everyone. But it seems to be very slow. Like I wasn't.
Yes, it's very slow. And also I noticed that whenever I change the domain or the scope as well, it's getting more slower than that time. So if I refresh it, oh, see now it's worked properly. So if I go here and search for the case type. So yesterday we created a case type, and now when I go and click on this, I am able to see new button. Yesterday it was not appearing because we don't have any entry in the manage case. यहाँ पर नहीं थी हमारी कोई entry create नहीं होनी थी, but now it has been created here. So what we have to do, we have to click on the create new. Okay, but to make this changes, what they recommend here to be go and change the application scope to the case types. So in CSM also there's a multiple application scopes are there. And what I did, I added a new case type called the LNG. How I added this? Right click, configure dictionary. And then under this choice, I added a new case type called LNG. Okay, so I yesterday only I tried after this one that why it's not working. Not sure that what went wrong. It started working on that particular part. Now, what is the intention of doing all these things? What we're looking for actually? What output we're expecting here now? Let me go here and this thing. The intention is that the outcome we're expecting is that whenever any agent log a case, but before that, agent will log an interaction. Okay, so if I am logging as interaction, let me change it to the customer services. Okay, so let's say I'm saying it's a messaging chat and consumer is this, and click on save. Whenever I want a case type to be work for me after logging this interaction, when I click on the create case, it should ask me here about the case type. But to bring that case type on this particular page, we have to do a lot of changes in the backend for the UI action. So there's a multiple UI actions has been defined in the background. Practically, if you ask me as a consultant, this is not my work. That how to configure these UI actions. Even though after doing that as well, I stuck. It's not working for me. I'm not able to get the complete UI, this thing, the case type. So what should happen that whenever I click on the create case, it should give me a pop-up like this, that what type of case you want to raise, and I will select the LNG as my case type. And then it will take me to that particular format only. To bring to reach up to that level, if you remember that earlier we don't have this screen as well. To bring up to that level, we had to make a change in the UI action. So what we have to do, and that is the reason I'm saying it might be very confusing for everybody, including myself, that Atul, what you are doing, because I note down the steps when I was doing this training. I note down my steps and okay, these things be working fine. But these things need to be done. But after doing the steps, I come on the conclusion, no, it is not for me. Because making the changes in the UI actions, adding a new configuration in the UI actions should be done by my developer. My intention is that to ask the customer, okay, do you need any new case type? If they say yes, then we have to be build like this. So we have to be build, create a new case type and try from this way. I tried via platform table creation, then it worked for me. When I'm doing with this one, with the guided setup, it did not work for me. So when I tried with this, it was 100% working for me properly. And now if I show you here, tables. So it is something that I created a new table to store my case type. This is my case type, this one. So this is a table I created yesterday after this training. And nothing much. Table creation is like normal table creation which you do in the service now. But now it is becoming as a SN underscore. Instead of X as a scope, it's coming as a SN underscore. So there's a difference. If you create the table via guided setup, then it will go the scoped. If you create the table via this option, it will work for me. So I created this one table and I added a new field here. LNG करके I added a new field. This one, LNG details. I added a new field in this table and then I go in the controls. I put the extensible, I put the prefix number, I put the rows and everything is there. Or if you want to put more rows, you can put ESM. ESM agent. This thing. And then if you go down, you can refresh it. Sorry, I did not save as of now. So table creation is the same, but the problem came actually when we had to be configure it. These things. So we can define the given role here, that what role can be or what this thing roles are required to work on this particular part. Now the problem came when we had to be bring this particular portion in this workspace. So earlier, the create case UI action was different. Now the create case UI action is different. Earlier, if you remember that when we create an interaction, click on the create case, it will take us to the default case field, case form. But now when I click on this create case, it talking or giving me to this particular option. And it again stuck. It's not going to be, I'm not able to go to service part as well. Not sure why it has been stuck in the background. So what configuration we did then? We'll go here, UI action, and open this UI action. So now what we're doing, we are making a change in the create case UI action. Let me filter out this one. This. So earlier this was active. Now I make it as an inactive because I want to create a new create case UI action which take me to this particular option. When I click on this, it takes me to this particular option. And to do this particular part, what I have to do now? And now we have to go here. That's why I'm asking that to do the work on this part, we need to understand about the UI builder, next experience workspace, this experiences framework, everything we have to be aware about. Okay, so what I will do, I'll search here for the now experience. This is all I written in my notes actually. Okay, now experience, and here I have to find out the UI action. I have to find out this UI action. Ye wala. I have to update this UI action now, and this is available in the this thing. Now experience, under that we have a form action, if I'm not wrong. Yes. Not this one, sorry, not this one. Related list action. There are multiple things which I got confused. Not this. UX, not this as well. This one, sorry, this one, form action. And now here you have to find out again. Create case. On the interaction table, this one. And we had to activate this. Earlier this was active false. If you go in your PDI and follow this step, it was active false. But now I make it as an active true. So that, and this is not the normal UI action, it is a UX action. So which you are able to see here. These are not the normal UI action. These are the UX or declarative UX action specifically. So now we enable a new UX action with this one. And to do this part, we have to change the domain as well. Sorry, scope as well. CSM, FSM, foundation. I'm 100% sure it's very confusing for you. It is not only one. The next topic which you're going to pick up, adding the list, is more confusing. Okay, so we just make it this as active true. And now what we have to do, we have to go. Yes, okay, good. Now what we have to do, we have to enable the new case type here. So now if because I'm not able to create a case, let me show you this thing via this particular way. Let's this way. What I want, when a user click on the create case, it will give me a pop-up that what type of case you want to create, and then I want my case type information should be available here as well. So now we have to be add the case type field, that is LNG underscore detail, on this form. It is half cooked story as of now, I can say. I'm not able to complete it. I tried a lot of things, plus minus, updates, deletes, but it didn't work for me. Now what we have to do? We have to be go and create a new form. And to do this particular part, go to this particular table, this one table. And under the form design, we have to be create a new form. Because for the loan, it can be different. For the credit card, it can be different. For the ATM, it can be different. For the deposit, it can be different case form. And this is what we are going to be do now. So I change my workspace view and I created a new section. LNG details. This is what my case field, which I created on this particular one, this one. I want that on this, whenever user create a case of this particular type, this field need to be filled by the user. And this is what I did. Yeah. I did this part on the form. Created a new section and added this field. Might be rest fields I want the same. Rest everything I need the same because this has been extended from the case table. But whenever a user log a case of the LNG type, then I want a user need to fill this detail as well. So we are designing a new form on this particular part. And then if a user come here and click on the new interaction and creating a new one, LNG car, and save. Click on this. Now I stuck here. It is asking for the products, but it is not giving me any service under that. So I'm stuck here that where I went wrong. I follow all the steps which I've written here. So it should ask me about the case type. That what is your case type? And then how to proceed further. This is what we have to do. Practically, it's not done by us as a consultant. It should be done by my development team only. Because this is all the development effort we have to do. Selecting the UI action or creating the workspace experience, creating the form, everything need to be done by this thing only. I'm sure not 100%, but 20-30% you got it the idea. Go ahead, Madhure.
Thanks, Atul. So when we were creating the table, which parent table did we
Case.
inherit it from?
SN underscore customer service underscore case table. So that we can get that field from that particular case only. From that particular parent table only.
Very confusing. I mean,
Very confusing. Even not that much confusing. The confusing that these changing the application scope as well. This is also confusing here. So in my notes, I mentioned in the different pen colors that, okay, when we're doing this thing, I have to make a change in this particular scope as well. This is still better to be understand, okay, what we're expecting it. Then what we are looking for now, you are on the workspace. Okay. You can see this list, right?
yeah.
This list you can see. Now the next exercise which you're going to be do that how to create a list and enable it here for everybody. That is more confusing.
I'm
Will
sure.
not go much in the deep because, and also the surprising part is that we can't do this thing via native view. We have to go to the UI builder for this one. I can create my list, go here and click on the add new list. If you have something available, then you can use it. If you want to create your own, I can create my, it's like creating my own favorites like this one, list view. If I go here as a, in the case, I want to create my list view, this thing. In the native view, it's very simple. But now if I'm in the workspace and I as the admin of the workspace admin and I want to be add a new list here for all my agents. This is what the next exercise we're going to be doing now. And all this exercise 90% I'm able to do. Last 10% I stuck somewhere. It did not work out for me. Because I understand that because of lack of the knowledge about the UI builder completely, I'm not able to do this particular part as well. So now what we have to do, if you want to make a change in this area, in this list. So only intention that my agent should able to see a new list here. That is the intention. And to do this particular part, I have to go here and open the UI builder. UI builder is the backbone of this particular workspaces. UI builder is the backbone of this particular workspace. The workspaces you're able to see here, these. If you want to make changes, you have to go to the UI builder only. Something new product has been launched by ServiceNow, but not a very new. It's little old now, more than 2 years plus. But it is complicated to understand. Tough to be understand that how it's working. Because this UI builder has been working on the next experience level. So what it says, you have to go and click on the experiences here. Then you have to find out your workflow. Sorry, I'm saying workflow. You have to find out your workspace. This is our workspace. This thing is coming from the list navigation. So might be we are able to achieve 100% and might not be able to achieve 100%. But I can give you the purpose that what we are doing and give you a little path that how it can be doable. OK. But again, to do this particular part, we should have a good knowledge about the UI builder as well. Which even I just have 5-7% knowledge, not a depth one. So now it says we are here to make a change in this list view. We are here and you have to scroll and go to the list navigation. This one. This list and default. And now click on the editor. See, you're able to see all these things. This page similar to this one because it has been drafted here only. Now go to the list navigation. This thing. Yeah. It's our list navigation. You can see here that kind of things.
Like
Now
old Visual Basic 15.
all Visual Basic, correct. You can say it's a old Visual Basic kind of things. Okay, and now to make a changes in this part, you have to be click on the configuration. So यहाँ पे दो चीजें, पहले हम इसमें कॉन्फ़िगर करेंगे अपना लिस्ट, one thing. Then we make it as a applicability so that my agents also can see. Two things which I again repeating. If you want to create your own list, you can create it from here, but it will be visible only for you. It's like creating my own favorite. But if I want to create a global list, ये पूरा सबको दिखना चाहिए वाला list, then I have to be go and make a configuration. Click on this configuration here. And in the configuration, we are going to be create a new list type, a new list in this particular section. And here, open this list menu for the base, this thing. देखिए और कुछ भी है क्या इसके नाम से? नहीं, एक ही है. So I have to first create a category. Under that, I have to create a list. Till yesterday, what was the problem I'm facing? This new button was not available for me on this particular page. Might be I don't have a proper access. And also to work on this particular workspace, you must have a workspace admin role. A user must have workspace admin role, otherwise you can't work on the making a change on the this particular part. Now it says create a new list category. LNG underscore day 23. Order. Let me put order number 12. Any description? LNG list category. Okay. And then click on the submit. मतलब कि ये चीज define हो गई. Kind of this thing. Only this part had been defined. Now I have to be go under this. I have to be show the other part as well. Now what I will do? I'll go here and did you notice it is not the UI list, it's a UX list. In the workspaces, these terms get changed now. Not UI, it's all about the UX. Okay, now I'll go here and create a new list. And click on this new here. LNG day 23 underscore open. Which category I want to go? I want to go for the LNG day 23. Order I can put same 12. Which table you want to do it? So practically what I want to do, that the case type I created, I want to know that particular records. So as of now, if you see here, I can see cases, but there's nothing called the case type. Loan का case type कितना है, normal ATMs का case type कितना है, online banking का case type कितना है. So what I will do, I'll try to create this and I have to go to my case type table. X underscore से कुछ आ रहा है क्या? X underscore. Wait, let me see here. Dev 250 because it is giving me a lot of confusion as well. Now I will say why you're going to App Engine Studio, because I want to see that do we have any this thing. LNG partial. What is the table name for this one? Okay, let me go and do this part only. Sorry, this one. कहाँ गया? ये रहा. SN underscore case type, which we created yesterday, right? Access. It's too much confusing, believe me. Case underscore type. I'm looking for my table LNG only. Let me go here and open that table. That is easy for me to be search. This one I'm looking for. That I want to see the list of the records which are coming from this particular table. This one. And here I can put the conditions that what type of cases I want. Open, close, I want. There is no condition and I want the column to be displayed. Channel, state, right. Let's say this thing. Anything you want to group by? No, I don't want to do any kind of a group by here. And click on the submit. Now what we have done, we have created a list which will show here. Under this, I will get this list category. Sorry, under category, I will get the one list. And when I click on that list, I should able to see my records here. This is what the end goal we want to be achieved. Now, half portion has been done. We created the list. Sorry, we created the category. We created the list as well. Now, I want to make sure that list should be available. So now do we have anything? See, it's available. This is what we have done till now. And if you want to be add that who can see this list, then you have to be go back here, go to M2 applicability. And here we have to be add our new detail here. What is my list? Is LNG date 3 open. Applicability. किस उसमें दिखना चाहिए मुझे ये category में? It should be applicable for admins. Or what you want. Then click on the submit. This is what we have to be do to do this particular list available. Something good, something work. I'm happy now at least. One part should work. So what it will do, because we don't have anything case specific to the defects. Sorry, defect I'm saying case specific to the LNG details. It is not showing any record to me. If you create any record, it will show me the records as well. And this is the way that you can create a new list which should be available here for the users to be selected. Question, doubt.
No doubt, but this is a good feature. And it's good to have it done at a global level.
Yes. But again, the thing is that to do this particular part, you should aware about the UI builder as well.
Right, correct.
This is a very small case we have discussed just now.
Right.
So if you want to make any changes in this particular workspace, you have to be know that how this UI builder work properly.
Correct. The workspace, How has your experience been in customizing it?
See, what ServiceNow said, don't customize the workspaces.
Right.
It is very
Yeah.
tough to be managed.
Correct.
Because as I say that we just did a very small part.
Hmm.
This UI builder is a combination of the pages, variants, and all the things will be there. So if I go back here, let me click on this one. Now dashboards, which we see on the landing
Yeah.
page. Or not, let me come back here. Click editors. Something against wrong. Okay, something like this for me shared with me. So it is not that much easy to do this particular part. And there's a lot of things which did not work properly
Yeah.
on the workspaces as well.
Correct.
So my experience is only what I know as of now. I'm just telling you 5-10% I know about the UI builder. Okay, some models are there, some variants are there, some pages are there in this particular area. But how it's work in the background, it's tough. So if I go back here, might be we see something on the landing page. If it is work out for us, no error should be given to us. But yes, it's a powerful. That's the one
Right.
thing. So now you can see this thing landing page. This thing. And to make these changes, you need to be go somewhere in these containers. And you do we see single score, right? This is what?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. So if you want to make a changes, you have to be go to the right component. So everything is getting coded in the background. We have to just know that how to use this particular option.
Right.
So here's a data defined manually, count, case, metrics, everything need to be do. There's a series on the ServiceNow channel called the I and U builder. Something is there. I hear that is a very good series to be watched. That will give you the complete details that how to create the different things in the UI builder. But still people say the code developer says it is not that much easy to be work upon. That is the one part. Clear everybody till this point?
Atul, can you send the link in our group for that series?
Let me show you. I and U builder service. This one. I just sending you one, and so I saw this lady do a lot of things on the UI builder. Peggy's name is there. I met her as well in person. So here you will find this playlist. You and I builder live. So she only do these things. UI builder live. So go to the ServiceNow dev programs and you can find this playlist.
Okay, thank you.
So you can 32 episodes are there. Next experience, building something more. These two guys means I met these two personally as well. Both are the awesome. And she's expert in this area. So if you want to learn about this thing, then you can watch this series. Complete series will be work out for you. Okay, clear till this point, guys.
Yes,
I was
thank
not
you.
expecting that we are able to do this quickly. Okay, because yesterday when I doing this practice, I was very fed up. Why it's not be working for me? But luckily it's worked now for me. Good. Now, what do you have to do next part? It's called the ribbons. What is ribbon here? Anybody idea? In the workspaces.
Those tiles,
Which styles?
the high priority cases, SLA breached or due today.
Are you
Those
sure?
ones in the middle. No, not sure.
What do you think, Madhure? Why it's showing like this
I think
one?
ribbon should be the one top menu items where it's all where that marquee comes, right? You can display the message just underneath. You can customize that list as well.
Is that the list? Which list? Which list? Sorry.
So if you go to a K, like
Okay.
this is the main level, right? If you go in,
Okay, let me open this in the native view so that it is easy for you to to tell me.
Ribbon.
Okay, go to case. Okay. Okay, I go to the case then.
so where you have all, you can have a marquee just below this, right?
Let me change the view
Ticker.
as well.
You can have ticker. Below the ticker is ribbon. That's what I think. Because you can customize those.
You're saying this thing?
Yes.
This. What do you think, Ronald?
Not sure.
यार नॉट श्योर करोगे तो कैसे काम होगा फिर?
Ribbon ideally is something on the top. But yeah, I'm not very sure.
Himanshu, what do you think? What is ribbon?
I think ribbon like a container hold कर
But
सकते हैं.
what it will contain?
Configure it.
नहीं, what it contain?
Contain like we can put anything.
What anything? बताओ. मैं तो ऑप्शन दे रहा हूँ, बताओ.
Contain like जिसमें हम कुछ रखते हैं.
But in the CSM workspace, what is ribbon? पूरा कोर्स हो गया यहाँ पर अभी. What is header? What is header in CSM workspace? Remember that I said two headers, primary header and secondary headers. ये जो आपको दिख रहा है ये primary and secondary headers. Or these are the ribbons. बताओ भाई. ये ribbons है या headers हैं? कोई नहीं बता रहा यार. चलो ठीक है, आओ. Let's start then.
So
You have to find out that what is ribbon.
where you click
Good.
that, like in workspace, what flows down, that is the ribbon. So for example, if you go to a case and you click on work order, there will be it's not a pop-up, but it opens below and there is some information in it. That I think is called a ribbon.
ये वाला.
लेकिन इसके अंदर कुछ है नहीं.
हाँ, but if I go as per your definition, this is what you are saying.
Yes.
Anita.
Yes.
मेरी नींद ना खुल गई है बिल्कुल अब. I got success in my previous case. I'm happy. Either this is ribbon. Hmm?
I'm trying to understand. I don't have an idea.
Okay, let's try to do some configuration.
So is it that pop-up when you move across the case and it tells you the timeline and it tells you the SLA?
मुझे नहीं पता. I'm asking to you guys today. I'm asking you guys, what is ribbon? We done this particular part, right? This portion is called ribbon. ये वाला जो portion होता है. It's called the form ribbon, जहां पर आपको पूरा दिखता है record information जो दिखता है आपको. And these are headers. Primary and secondary. यहाँ पर secondary agent workspace में था, इसमें नहीं होता है secondary. This record information पूरा जो box है, this is all about the ribbon only. And we can do make changes in the ribbon as well. And this is what we're going to be do now. Okay, and this is the same link I'm referring here. To make a change in ribbon, we have to do little bit. Let's see what we are going to do this particular part now. So now to make a change in the ribbon, do the same thing. Go here. एक तो इसका scope change करते हैं. We'll go to CSM, customer services only. Okay, sorry. Config. ठीक है. We'll go and we'll see. Go here and search for the ribbon configuration. अरे यार रुको, इसको refresh करते हैं. Every time when I change the scope, it take a lot of time. Ribbon configuration, this one. Settings है, ribbon configurations है और ribbon UX ribbon है. अलग अलग है तीनों. We'll go for the ribbon configuration settings. I'm talking about this. Okay. Now what we have to do? We'll see this. All active. Yes. All as a sequence. 1, 2, 10, 20 and 30 number is there. Okay. Now open this 360. Do we have this customer 360 here? Let me close this. Close this as well. Close this as well and close this as well. Yeah, but we'll add something new here. So that we can see information in our this particular area. So now I can go here. If you want, you can create your own ribbon as well. Also, this is coming under the CSM configuration configurable workspace application. तो application scope का बहुत it's play very vital role here. ठीक है? So we have defined this on this particular part. This is what is there. And if you want to make a changes, you need to be change the table here. And what was our table? Wait, let me go and open the table. What we have, we'll put this our this new case type table. Because that is the only differentiation for us as of now to see our changes are appearing or not. Tables, okay. This one. And let's change the table to this one. पहले case table पे था. Now I'm making a change to the this particular my case type table. And put the ribbon information is the customer 360 degree. अरे यार इसमें define नहीं है क्या कोई? ओहो. Go to the ribbon settings now. UX ribbon settings. यहाँ पर we have to be define that what type of this thing we need. So it is defined on this particular table. We have to define new for our table as well. So a ribbon setting that what component should be look like. LNG 360 and ribbon component. Customer 360. It should be applicable for our table. This and order 100. Inherit कर लेते हैं इसको. And save. And now if I go back here, need to be reload my page again so that I can get this information for this particular table. I was doing a module that is called the granular delegation. Delegation is one thing which is coming out of the box. There is another plugin available called the granular delegation. In that same concept work, if you want to create a delegation configuration, you have to create the delegation table first. Something delegation rule first. Same thing is applicable here as well. Before you go for the ribbon setting, you have to be define the ribbon settings in the background. भाई अब क्या हो गया? भगवान भी पूरे मजे लेता है यार. अरे किया तो है. Oh, okay, sorry, primary. Please provide primary fields. Primary user, I want to be C as a assigned to. Primary reference is a consumer, that's fine. Secondary, I don't want. तभी वो appear नहीं होगा वहाँ पे. ओहो, और कितने primary हैं? It's done right. ये रहा, sorry, primary fields. Name and email ID. In this ribbon, what you want to see, ये जो informations आपको दिख रही हैं ये. We are talking about these things. So now my ribbon setting has been done. My LNG 360 is coming here. Order is fine and update. And let's see what changes has been done at our side. यहाँ तो कुछ भी नहीं आ रहा. Let me do a new case. Might be for the new case it work. Assignment group is this. Assigned to is Ronald. This and consumer is Atulya, and let's save. It should show display some information here in the ribbon. ये देखो ये आ गया. नहीं ये नहीं, ये तो पहले भी था. नहीं यार, why it's not showing my box here? It should show a new box which we just created just now for the case types as well. अच्छा हाँ ठीक है. Because we created that on the table called case type and we don't have any information about that case type here. So it's not showing anything to me on this particular part. So the thing is that yesterday the exercise which we did for the case type, if that got successful, then we can use that records to display our information here. So now once we have that case type available, then we can see the box here as well, which we just created. Primary, it show 1, 2, 3 information, like this is what we did. ये वाला. Not this one, sorry. Go to the UX settings. This is what we make changes. It will show us this information only. So now you can see timelines, SLA. This is coming from here only. So it will applicable for the primary user assigned to primary reference to the consumer. It will show these 2 primary fields on this particular area. The only thing is that this is applicable on the this thing LNG case type table, and we don't have any record available for the same. So it is not showing anything here. But if you want to see this information, go back here. UX ribbon settings, timelines. And now you can see here. If I here modify, it's say only one role is required. If you want to be inheritance something, you can do this pretty well. That is applicable for the case table. तो ये केस के टाइमलाइन साइड is showing to me. ये यहाँ से निकल के आ रहा है from the ribbon. So ribbon ये नहीं है which was saying this thing ribbon or something. This one no. Ribbon is this particular information which provide you more information about your cases regarding record information, your timelines, and your prioritizations or the SLA part. This is again coming from here only. Here, SLA. Nothing is showing as of now. यहाँ से पूरा आपको show होता है. Something interesting that how this configuration, because it is a workspace, it is not a native view. That is the prime point is here. It has already built up components. You have to just put that component in your respective tables, and your work will be done on that particular part. And you have to define the scope as well, that where this particular to be shown, which workspace it should be show here. Clear हुआ यहाँ तक? Doubt? Question and clarification. अरे हाँ ना तो बोलो कम से कम.
Yes, sir.
Now the next is this header part. ये जो आपको दिख रहा है यहाँ. Can you modify the header? Yes, we can modify the header as well. And to do this particular part, you have to go back here and now go to experiences. Experience. Wait. Acha, एक चीज, one more. We have a guided setup available for the workspace as well, which I missed out in the beginning. GUI guided setup. ITSM workspace कहाँ गया? CSM. अरे कल तो देखा यार मैंने ये pipelines community, this one. How to set this workspace? ServiceNow provides a guided setup as well. And here you will find all this information. even ribbons as well. That how to set up the new ribbons. Let's say I'm implementing it for my customer first time. अरे CSM नहीं, no, CSM नहीं. Let me see if I can find out here. This is what we done already. Case type, proactive, not this, skill management, ये भी नहीं, B2B, B2C नहीं. हाँ, this thing. This one, CSM configurable workspace and configure. This is what complete. So if you want to make a change in this particular place, you can use this guided setup as well. Branding, catalog, list category, which we just did. Filters on the same part. Headers. We're going to discuss this now. We did this thing. UX ribbon part. Lookup and verify. We see in the previously this thing. जब आप ये बनाते हैं अपना इंट्रैक्शन बनाते हैं तो यहाँ पर आपको लुकअप के लिए आता है ये ऑप्शन. हाउ टू कॉन्फ़िगर दिस. यूएक्स सेक्शन we little bit saw today कि कैसे चेंज हो सकते हैं these things. So now we left with the one thing that is called the setup form headers. This thing. This is what we are looking for now, form headers here. So either you can go this way or we can go this particular section and then we search for the CSM, this thing, CSM, FSM, workspaces. नहीं इसका UX, sorry, UX page property है. Not this one, UX page. No, UX, what I'm looking for, it's a UX something is there. UX form header. This one. Okay. नहीं. Wait, I'll check it out. I'm getting confused. There's a one is UX events or UX properties there. So now what is the next task for us to make a changes in this particular header? यहाँ पर. ठीक है. I have this guided setup as well. Same thing it's taking to me on this particular part. And I need to be search property, but it's not a. No, I'll check this out, guys, for tomorrow. Okay, I'm getting confused. It's something this form header or something else will be there. So there's another option which take me to the property level, and there I need to be make a change in this header section of the case. ये वाला जो case section है. ठीक है. So now only thing is that we are touching the different modules as well in this CSM. Might be a little bit more deep we go, like UI builder and all the things we are going now, or might be a little quick and easy way, like we see ribbons today and we see the list and this list configuration we see or the list category we saw today. ठीक है. Any doubt, question before I close for today's call?
No, Atul, nothing.
Madhure, Himanshu, Anita.
Good.
Good. Okay. Let me stop the recording and we'll take quick attendance.